Hey everybody, today on Tony's Reviews, I'm going to be reviewing an Instapot style item. This is called the Kuppet. This right here is a pressure cooker. It's a smart pressure cooker, I should say. This actually connects to your Wi-Fi. So we're going to unbox this thing, and I say no better time than the present. Unboxing time is fun.
And here's the pressure cooker.
And there's nothing else in the box except for a little more styrofoam. Oops, that went kaput. Slide it off. That works too. Right off, I'll give the kaput a lot of credit because it looks very, very nice. This is a very sleek design. Kind of looks like it might be complicated. Kind of looks like it might be easy to use too. We're going to find out. And right here, there's a button that says push to open. And I've used pressure cookers before, so I know this has probably got a slide to it, and it does. This to me looks like a traditional rice cooker bowl. Maximum pressure cook, and I guess you're not supposed to put anything over that level, maybe if you're pressure cooking. And I'm going to demonstrate cooking a little bit of stew for you guys just to see how well this thing operates. So here we go. What I've done is I've prepared some potatoes, sausages, cabbage, and onions, and these onions are burning my eyes. Isn't it wonderful? Okay, so I've got all of this in the pressure cooker, and I've got it up to the fill line, so it's as high as I can get it because you don't want to overfill this thing, it says. This combination, you're supposed to cook it for 7 minutes on high pressure. So we put the lid on the pot. So right here, we're in the open position, and you can hear the thing is activating already. It's saying lid, and it fills the lid that's on there. And then we'll move it over here to closed. So now we're in the closed position. So it's locked up there now. It says to set the pressure valve to airtight. I have got the pressure valve set to airtight right now. I set it for the soup setting because I really didn't know what to set it for. So we've got the cabbage, the smoked sausage, the potatoes, and the onions all cooking right now. So I only want to cook this on high pressure for 7 minutes because that's what the Pinterest recipe calls for. So when this is wound down to 23 minutes, then I'm going to depressurize it. Oh, there we go. It's cooked for a full 7 minutes. That's what we wanted. So I'm going to push cancel on here to get this thing to stop. Okay, so the steam gauge says that you're supposed to use a set of tongs. We're moving it over to exhaust. There we go. There she blows. Look at all that steam. And I can smell the onions and cooked cabbage in the air right now. And now you can hear it winding down. All right, here we go, folks. So this recipe called for 7 minutes, and I can tell you from what I'm looking at right now, it looks like it cooked it perfectly. So you see we've got some onions in here, and we got the potatoes, and we've got the sausage, and the cabbage, and it all looks like it cooked up perfectly. So it looks pretty good. So I think this did a really good job. I'm going to taste it and see what it tastes like. Not just saying this, it's perfection. It's delicious. It turned out perfectly. 7 minutes, excellent. So I made a really nice smoked sausage dish here. It turned out really good and it's very tasty. I give this an A+ on cooking this smoked sausage dish. So now I'm going to try to cook rice in this thing and see how the rice turns out. So I've prepared the rice already. I've washed the rice and got the milkiness out of it. And now I'm going to just cook a standard like 2-person serving of rice right now in this cooker.
Let's get started.
So the water right there is just above the rice. So we got a perfect amount of rice, perfect amount of water in there. Okay, so now for the coolest feature for this Kuppet pressure cooker. So we're in rice cooker feature mode, or that's what I'm doing. I've got the rice in there and it's ready to go. And one of the cooler features of this Kuppet pressure cooker is that it has an app, and the app allows you to choose from a bunch of different recipes on here, and then you can just push a button and it automatically programs the pressure cooker. So like there's a rice button on here, and I've got the rice in there right now. So all I've got to do is push the unlock button and then hit the rice button, and then I just hit the confirm button, set to perfectly cook rice, and I've got the rice in there ready to go. And then all you have to do is hit the start button. So there, and it's supposed to cook that rice perfectly for 12 minutes. Let's see how it turns out. If you're wanting to delay cooking, this thing will delay cooking for you. So let's say you want to start supper at like 4 o'clock. This thing can be set to start supper at 4 o'clock. Although it does have a delay start so that you can make it cook later on, while you're not home, it does not allow you just to push a button and start it cooking from, like, let's say work or something. I thought that would be a nice feature, but it's not on there. Okay, so now the cooker just kicked off and the rice is done. Pop the top off, you see it's steaming hot. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my goodness, that rice is perfect. It is cooked to perfection. Yes, that is wonderful. That is just perfectly cooked white rice. I had a feeling this was just going to really do the trick, and it sure did. All right, so I've got the Kuppet Smart Pressure Cooker stored right here next to my air fryer now. That means I'm going to be using it all the time. I use my air fryer all the time too. If you're interested in ordering one of these Kuppet Smart Pressure Cookers, they're about $75. I'll have the Amazon link down in the description if you want to check it out. I want to thank you so much for watching my review on the Kuppet Smart Pressure Cooker. I think this is probably just as good as an Instapot. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and God bless you.